everybody. This is Richard from OneModel. I'm here today with Taylor Clark, who's our Chief Data Scientist at OneModel, and we are very excited to talk to you today about OneAI. Taylor, could you kick us off? What is OneAI?
Yeah, hey, Richard. So OneAI is an end-to-end machine learning platform that is embedded within OneModel. It is built to be fully transparent and traceable, and it's the only machine learning platform that has been purpose-built for the people analytics space.
Hey, Taylor, when you say platform compared to feature, what does it mean that this is an AI platform?
Yeah, that's a great question. So OneAI allows you to build machine learning that's custom to your data. So you can control to the nth degree of detail, or OneAI can help you make lots of decisions. But it's all built and relative to your data. So it's not a black box system where you're turning on models. You're building actual models on top of your own information.
So today we're going to talk about some things that get Taylor excited about OneAI. So Taylor, when you think about OneAI and why it is that this is a mission for us, could you tell me what it is you're excited about?
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff about OneAI that I'm excited about, but a few things stand out. Traceability. You can go from any storyboard and any prediction all the way back to the core system and what data was used and what decision and how performant that model was. We also have built-in bias detection and mitigation in the process. And when you deploy data into OneModel from OneAI, you'll always have access to the performance information, and you can actually pin that to the top of the storyboard. So anyone viewing that storyboard understands how good the model is.
That's fantastic. That explainability, I think, is going to come up a lot more, especially with kind of regulation and audits on the horizon. Could you talk a little bit about why explainability is important to us?
It's kind of two fronts, both the ethical front and the business value front. So being able to better explain a model allows you to better understand it and better understand the space that you're trying to make predictions in. So if you're making a voluntary attrition model and you have a better understanding and a better ability to visualize different understandings and views of the output, you'll derive more business value, and you'll kind of have more bespoke insight to different functions and things like that. But also, anyone that comes onto a storyboard will always be able to get back to the original context from which the model was made within the same system, so that they can interpret that data point both ethically and with the context of the performance of the model in mind.
That's great to hear. So I see you've got a screen pulled up here. Could you tell me what it is you have pulled up today?
Yeah, so this is one of many types of views that you can have. Because our models are built on your data, you can view information about the features within your business and how important they are in different contexts, because OneAI builds fully transparent models. But also they're coming in on the individual level, so you can filter into different org units and see different importances and different risk buckets compared to the overall population. So on the left, we have the full employee population, and on the right, I'm filtering down to different org units and different age buckets to see what risk looks like and what drivers look like in that context compared to the global context.
That's great to hear. One of the dangers of AI models on employee data is getting to that individual level. Does the OneAI, is it governed by the security model within OneModel still? Can I protect individual results?
Absolutely. Yeah, so you can prevent users from driving all the way down to whatever level you see is appropriate, and you have full control over that data governance.
Could you talk to me a little bit more about some of the bias detection within the system? I'd love to see an example of that if you have one.
I've gone ahead and pulled up our augmentation page, and I have a demo augmentation up here. And you can see a bunch of different settings and control parameters that you can dive into. But here I've expanded out our bias detection and removal. So from a bias detection standpoint, you want to measure bias both in the training data, but also in the output predictions themselves. So if you have bias in the training data, it's likely the predictions are going to be biased, but just because you're not measuring bias in the training data, it doesn't for sure mean that the prediction data won't be biased. So measuring on both ends of the machine learning is very important. And so you have controls here that you can set up and configure to do so. But we also give you different techniques to mitigate the bias in the training data to try to remove it in different measures and ensure that your model isn't going to be biased at the end of the day.
Taylor, thanks for being on with us today. If people wanted to learn more about you, about what's going on with OneAI or about OneModel, where could they go?
Yeah, absolutely. We are always thrilled to go into great depth and talk about this topic. We care very deeply about it. So go ahead and reach out to us and we'll have a chat.